Nita Naldi started her career as a Ziegfeld Follies girl. Where was Nita Naldi from? Italy? Poland? No, she was born in New York and raised in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Her real name was Mary Dooley. Now, when she was quite young, in her teens, her father left the family, and a year later her mother died, so she had to support her two younger brothers. And she got a job in a chorus at the Winter Gardens and then became a Ziegfeld Folly girl. But John Barrymore picked her to star opposite him in the film Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in the year 1920, and they were friends ever since. In fact, he called her Dumb Deuce after the actress Eleanor Deuce. So I guess she was the dumb version of her. You gotta love the 1920s. In 1922, all the rage was Theda Bara and the vamp roles. And Nita Naldi got to play a vamp opposite Rudolph Valentino in the film Blood and Sand. This was their first pairing. He was her most frequent co-star, and they would end up doing 3 pictures together. Next year, Cecil B. DeMille cast her in his first version of 10 Commandments, the silent film. She played modern girl Sally Long. It was a Wages of Sin sort of movie that had modern scenes juxtaposed with scenes back in Moses' time. Her other pictures with Rudolph Valentino were A Sainted Devil and Cobra. Now, some of her other movies include What Price Beauty, in which Myrna Loy made her very first screen appearance, Clothes Make the Pirate, in which she starred opposite Dorothy Gish, and 1926, The Mountain Eagle, which happened to be Alfred Hitchcock's second motion picture. Ms. Naldi's last 2 films were over in Europe, 2 in France and 1 in Italy. And even though she had an agreeable voice, she never made a talkie in her career. 1932, like a lot of stars, she had to file for bankruptcy because of the stock market crash. So the stage would become her milieu. She would work with Uta Hagen, and fun fact, she was Carol Channing's vamp coach in the musical The Vamp. She must have done a pretty good job because Carol Channing was nominated for a Tony for that role. In the 1950s, one of the last things she did was an appearance in the TV series Omnibus. This is Todd Pickering for Walk of Fame Wednesdays. I will see you next week in Hollywood.